So this is how to create a quiz and then also make sure it's linked to the gradebook. So if you go down here, there's a couple different ways. So I'm going to show you both. You can go to Manage Quizzes and you can create a quiz, especially if it's a reoccurring quiz. So I've already created this weekly fitness quiz. And it just has 2 questions. Did you participate in 225 minutes of physical activity? And did you participate in at least 5 days of physical activity? If you don't want either one of those, you can obviously eliminate them. Or you can create a new quiz and you can title it whatever you want to title it. You can add a category, so it can be, fitness quizzes or end of unit reviews or whatever. I just have my whole life is just required to pass or not. And then you add and edit questions. If you wanted to add a category, you just click on that add category and type in the category. Then click add, and you can add a new question, new section. You can grab from the question pool. So if you do a new question, there are all of these options, right? So I just did true and false. You type in the question, you answer you select the correct answer, whatever the correct answer is. You can put the number of points in and then hit save. And you can continue doing that, so on and so forth. So back to settings for the test, right? So here's all of your questions. You can add an intro, you can add a header and a footer, you can do all of these options, right? And then save and close. So right now it is hidden from users, but I'm just going to delete it because we don't need it. So let's pretend I just created this weekly fitness quiz. So I'm actually going to go in and edit it because I want to change the point values. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to say edit value. I'm going to change the did you participate to 7 points, and because that's a state requirement and this is my requirement. So I'm going to do 7 points and 3 points, and I'm going to hit save. And then up here under more actions, so you can see I copied it and then gave them dates. I'm actually going to do something a little different there, but copy. So select a quiz to copy. So I'm going to select the weekly fitness quiz and I'm going to name it weekly fitness quiz. And the dates are going to be 9/26 through 10/2. And I'm going to select and hit save. And then there is your weekly fitness quiz right here. So from here, you have a couple different options. So you can to your course content. And let's go to section 3. Because that's going to be, essentially week 3. So that's going to be the dates that you had set. Again, you can change this however you want to change this. We are in here, so upload and create. So we're in 1.03. If we upload and create, you can, no, sorry, I lied. So this is where, well, I'm going to continue doing what we're doing here. So you can add existing activities. So you can add one of your quizzes. And then you select the quiz that you want to add, and there it pops up right there. Okay. And then if you want to upload, let's say you didn't want to make a quiz on your own in the quiz section, you just wanted to go down here and say, here I want to add a quiz about locomotor movements. You click there, add upload and create, you can create a new quiz here. And it goes to the same thing. So this is test quiz for 2. Hit save and then quiz setup. And then you go back to the same thing. So what category is it in? Add or edit questions. So we'll add a new question. We'll do true or false. We'll do test 1, true and true. Point value is 1. And we're going to go back to test quiz number 2 and then hit save and close. And I'm going to change it to visible, and then you can add learning objectives. You can do dates here if you want. And then I'm going to go back to my content. Right, and so you can see that the test quiz is here. You can also go back to your tools and to your manage quiz section and see that that quiz is now in your quiz section under manage quizzes. So we're going to delete this quiz because we don't need it. We're going to go back to our content. So that is a broken topic at this point. So we're going to go ahead and delete that. So now we need to make sure that our quizzes are associated with something in the gradebook. Okay, so this quiz, you can, let's see, we're going to edit in place here. So this, I've already added the assessment, and it's under required to pass in the gradebook, 914 to 920. So if we go back to the grades tab, you can see that under required to pass, 914 to 920. So if we go back to our content and go to 1.02, which is where we just added our weekly fitness quiz, 919 to 925. Okay, right here we need to add a grade item. So we can select a grade item if there is one, which there isn't. So we are going to create that grade item. So this is weekly. Actually, no, that's too long. So I'm just going to say 920. What is this one? 919 to 925. So, and there's also like weird characters that it won't let you use, like slash marks. So that's why we have a bunch of dashes in here. Select the category that you want to put it in. If you don't like the categories, you can add a new category. But like I said, I always do required to pass. Max 10 points. You can adjust that if you want. You can exceed that if you want to give bonus points within the grade. You can make it a bonus grade. You can exclude it from final grade calculations. So let's say you just need the kids to do it, but you don't want it to count against them or count towards their grade. Final grade scheme will be default to whatever your grade scheme is. So right now it's the K12 default scheme, and I'll show you how to change that. You can change it here if you wanted to also. Obviously, you can scroll down to Insight School of Oregon, Painted Hills, grade scheme. Nope, that's not ours. You can hide it from users. You can do the dates and then create. And when you save it, we're going to go back to the grades tab. And dun, da, 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 there it is. And these are automatically graded quizzes, which is awesome. So you just have to go in and make sure that they've taken them, which is handy, and then put in zeros when the end date has passed. Hopefully this helps.